simu 0702610894. Watembelee Edu Computers upate huduma sahihi na ambao utafurahia.
KCTV amandegere y'umuguzi
ine nomanye tebuna
Eric General Suppliers
niho bakorosia ebinto asebirengo bigoro ebyora nyore inseyege kage chinsa E24 boigo nkorosia barena konia ebiro ebitanda amonechi local asechi skuru amonechi colleges nigo bagutumia chichuma chekerero echo chire eche chinguru mono Rusia obuoba igoro yamagori nigo bakonia korengana nerigori ryomubuko ogo
sasa marieta nkoro kweli kinyachoti omurwa korwa kemera gaiga jeno makori biashara kemera market gasi anengo kora no yokonia ebiro gasi chi school nechi college birogo binde byonse bunebiga buna mubirigerereti nande tokoni siko na ime yagusi
beka eoda yagorero ase okubakire simi ase number 0728 793 023
Ntutori konyara kwa bago kuobwa amagori eito na mororo amagori eito na yase itoga igagusi so nabona alenge kuira libageri kubali ni kabisa.
Sia Soro Mwanchomo Ligererio KCTV karibu sana ase studio ni gombo atomageni oberera kunyara gwikirana kurwa sebizara yetisemi Tuachi kunyara kobato kunyara gusanga abera tatwane muno igoro yenseme yetisemi nachi kunyara kobasogeria abiga kunyara kobatebya marietae asarwa abantu gusembuye bare nepya gukora tutanyara gusanga asubo memambia rero karibu sana.
Asante.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mokwane mugusi motebi na kyo kwa
bwakire bya nchingoro kulaba nuko omwalimunde na ndo monyakerugo gwekeombe kya balimu gekoro kupet kisi branch.
Aha. Mwetaboniga ekero konyora na balimu kuongere the new person in charge. Kuongeza mshahara 25.9 ama 29.5. How are you, mheshimiwa?
Mheshimiwa Mboyo.
Aya sonko baba.
No ane ibado.
Ala.
Ayento kiliolo jenga kyo mshahara. Yes, there is an increase nero nyongeze nke sana. Singe nche nyongeza to kwa nerne yagati ya semi yakene. Yagati chiribu isanem ne chiribu isane sato. Igonga kiro mwaka omuntu akomentu 1500 gusera 2 na ndio rusi chibango chinyinge urusi housing urusi tax ya kawaida urusi NSSF
nandi chiri
urusi sha urusi provident konyoro damende dweli
we kwa hivyo maneno si venye we thought it is.
Maneno kwa ground ni tofauti tarimanga ndani
so ni 1000 tu niongeza juu
iko karoro hizo bali getenga tu 33 billion linase ya the
3 billion
Wana wewe serikali yetu leterete iko. Na nyana basani wono bakagetenga ngoje jitole bintu bana konya bire.
Nilikuwa nimeanza kubadilisha friendly.
Lakini wono agenda kiake.
I saw some post here mwalimu. Mwalimu unafunza nini?
Chemistry and physics.
Wow. My two favorite subjects back in
Tingo da school yani school ngoso miere bonchari. Ewa.
Wow. Guy akoro kuwis otieno. Nomo maete, nomo akili.
Yes.
Arengi koboliga. Look at the kind of schools that walls, mud floors, big latrines, no desks, pupils learning under trees, textbooks shared 4-1. And in the same country, a sitting president chooses to build a church worth 1.2 billion at State House.
Yes.
A spiritual facade to launder political sins. But mimi nimekwama kwa huko abana babwate vitabu mbio kirasi.
Yes.
Infrastructure to hiyo. Na nyumba chake baranchi hiyo asija skuru. What is the state of education? Is it true that mama mko kacho?
Willis ekemanenge nga Willis na in touch. Tuchakira abana bali junior. Bana bali junior no maitenge miremo nerororo bitabu bitayopi. Ere duty yo mwalimu kuligi bitabu bagosomeri.
Na yako ligikuru
Online. Nande inyora abalimu abange bagosome junior ibagosome mismatch. Mwalimu no mwalimu maths na business.
Lakini agosome Kiswahili,
agriculture. Kiswahili bano. Wairu asome pre-technical, iwana era matuka asome computer, asome music, ebintu binebyo. So kwa magonyara bono option y'abali obuyamboling abali mbaitombali very creative na ande mbali committed. Chire online bahaligiri ebitabu notes. Linda mwana wa Kenya tamisi ya semi. Lakini serikali bado ase party hiyo. Tiraikirani ase okonyo mwana wa Kenya. Ani wale masomo kunatakire. Sengi step 1 ase gara tukwanda rigore masomo. Na availability ya bali. Oligeri junior ogenda school ndonsi ya junior nga otige ya town otige chicha town ogenda chiga chinde chinyinge ichibwate gati ya bali mu batatu na bane amasomo babande basomya arangi 12 okonyora mwalimu wa mu tatabe English literature onde no Kiswahili gote siari oyo mo science na ro or maybe maths chemistry alafu chisiko chinyinge na bayo koma nyonyora bono mu abali mu ambata gerebe bange basomya magana y'Igiswahili basomya magana y'Igiswahili basomya hesabu basomya science chemistry physics biology batukaikora integrated basomya pre-technical ye what computer music jabo science basomya ebintu gite bingi bobe basomya agriculture so konyoro mwalimu oli Kiswahili siari in some schools nero irasomi integrated science umwalimu yase integrated science ni what physics iganye integrated form tu sengenjo physics yabantange ngonyetiga bali konya drop bali na ande no chemistry na physics na biology tali konya kora byego na kiego ere speciality ya yere arts lakini bondo nero irasomiki science wano konya lakini mwalimu bweru kabisa ohira na bono bo mwanafunzi koligi information understand it nanya no koraki wasomi igo there's a big challenge ase abalimu numbers neta kire abalimu kanga abake piparase school ndonsi ya junior na abalimu kianda elindikiro umulimo kunu ne specialist bomulimo yo Saying Jochaka junior, and there is some form of specialization one itakere. Saying Jolly get a course outline ya junior, even Tebinge very high with Guru secondary, Bikairu, junior. Kono no nendo kanga get form 3, give grade 7, grade 8. Ikoneta get specialist, umonto watu gumanyibuya, aso more moyo. Kine gente tangani, kere changamoto. Changamoto ya kabere, teaching materials, teaching and learning materials. Tokuwa na textbooks. Okonyora asange textbooks chiskuru chinyinge egwate shote jena sana. Lakini hao tenga balimu abange bono bachire bagotema kuri information online. Obyantu badantu bakonya gutali learning materials online abalimu beru ogenda o print oenda. Na nda print necho asichai tali chiskuru. Kendo kia gatatu kereta de changamoto sana se ogosomie. Iroka junior bona mangana CBC tolo maite. Mulimo buna pre-technical ne bwate computer studies. Koma ngonyore school ite bwate stima. Mwana wenda so megora computer studies, school de bwate stima nge minute. School ite bwate computer. Kereta bwate computer ite bwate stima. Mwalimu agogenda ochore board. Une computer kwa gana. Ochora parts of a computer. Wono mwana wegoma itali konyara ko relate into biria chore to a board. Nekene. Buni bintu bire kiara computer studies kangu mwana ngo sa computer lab barare computer wote we mouse onye kurange mouse nere ka hote we gora page e folder gete rosia folder o manya buna okarage na ko rosia folder onye music neta kire bintu gete bigo konya bana se music onye no science neta kire ndio konya bana so science onye in science integrated kanga e laboratory ne error mwana wote we test tube o what test tube woni ga bana bangi sana bali junior Iba maite test tube as a drawing. In reality, again, a lab lero, I think I let test tube na veo karaki, na vego musinyano wake vekire meza higo.
Laboratories nchiyo?
Nchiyo.
Virasi mbio?
Virasi vile shortage.
Vitabu mbio?
Vitabu mbio.
Wakile na vana wako
insufficient. Ekene na kike. Bacha balimu ababale chiskuru echi. Aba bakebarororo the 3 or 4. Teango dengambiru wete. Singi jodengo de monto o English literature. Whatever one na yo wasomi agriculture. Wasomi hesabu. Wasomi integrated science. Litangane yo mwenye no mwenye tego goika puyo kabisa ogendo ikaranse na ndo ligi information. Elindo je ko mwana se tutaiti ko mwana information ayo mwenye no utarakora ki utara master. Yomberu wete sana. Babwata very heavy workload. Mwalimu tayo junior. Obwate chile son less 20 something. In fact, they were given sarasini. So in the state of reality as a CBC, as a together.
My question again to you. Abalimu abaiga batatu basebana barasi school chiga. Abali kiri na TSC permanent and pensionable wose intern.
Abantatu banengo kwanera once permanent and pensionable. Keroko mento yo intern naliba weka bana. Tisguti nyinge batatu okonyora na ba permanent and pensionable oyo intern ga intern bali kwa bantu 20,000 na nda bangi interns bali kwa 20,000 na ba sciences ekiagera ya togetenga liri bali geteli tangani bali getanto ba arts mono na libono buna chiundo na ndeto aboliti na ki mwalikire ntole happy bali mbaito banyore chigazi lakini bono in terms of omwana gokonyeka imwalikire ti combinations kero mungo tuma bali mukere school kwa gonyoro eskuru emo etumira abantu batatu bawo somye mirimo iri bwekaine nero batrainereti so nali serikali ya ligete interns 20,000 mono ba science elinde na science yetu ari umuntu oyomo as just school chetu.
All right. Now again dependera ni komanya Kupet mwatenenera abalimu mostly aba junior school
na senior school
because it is Kenya Union Post Primary Education Teachers not yatenenera abalimu
ba primary
Kenya National Union
of Teachers
oje gutenenera abana abaigani
serikali omwana na mali ye wizara ya elimu. In fact wizara ya elimu itukulindire nsoko yoge gukwana tele kwane gura abalimu onye kwane gura abalimu yego bakwana ko bakosia ko blame azenga njega asiye Ministry of Education buna yebekire in ibarabu baligire child welfare nagego era ndubuna workers wekana into to tuare kwerendi yaito ekuinyora our interest na bono unions chiche temego ngaki itituwe bungaki for child welfare be successful na workers welfare omwalimu nabo entenere ko ba comfortable ndanyala okorage ko make sure umwana obere
comfortable. But now ekere to kunyara guteba ngane serikali etenire to umwana oyo tobwati class ya kosoa umwana gusomera nsi yomute umwana oyo tobwati ndagira akori umwana oyo nya oru edu afya umwana oyo, what are you saying?
Bona rito ko bwati une bintu byokorwa another organ ko represent abana muno kando na serikali namba ibere parents association. Okay. Many a times chitabwati maino chire very weak saying enjana ninjera bago chorana ogorigereri gwago bingege wananda bagokora senjana nde ogomba gorenga ba avoid the elite who can stand back on behalf of our Bible. So parents association never enda ko empowered seriously, but intubuna chi union ndoliko genda twakeranga ntuna bali mupoka toko deal na nengo ikaruto twalige naki omwana oyo interest ya yerende kera ninda itenzo mi mwana uri comfortable mwana utabwa stress nyingi omwana ubate what atakere gutwara ikongo kwana tole nakekogera marange kwa igure unions chego tenga ki release chibesa to schools singe nchobono without funds na kiabana bagonyora services ngo igure chi union to kwana a lot of things chigo kuna abana sinjunto maedenga elinde tonyare kokorega si tuyo bwali mubuya kuhika tonyore no mwana uri tayari gusoma asegutatuare mechandeme igongo chitole tuwakuna epati yikera as much as teacher welfare tole mono teacher welfare nero teliko ba complete kero tole in a class yo mwana utali comfortable so ntote to mwana uri comfortable omwalimu uri comfortable na teaching and learning process ekominyo kabya.
There is a transition that has happened so fast in the last 3 years. Let me say 3 years. Because in the last 3 years, 844 by CBC here, CBE now. I'm not understanding. I'm so glad that I know mwalimu. No wata abana, you understand. Kwa road transition in Chigase ground, as to school. Na abalimu how they are adjusting. Tuchake na abalimu. How they are adjusting from 844 to CBC to CBE.
CBC na CBE nege tukelikeli. Bona si mwalimu adjusting. Ntoma itabuna abalimu. Nto trainiri to so mi 844. Igo to trainiri go so mi curriculum design eliero. Nege go roko nyoro mu Kenya kurwa. Ogenda Tanzania. Oso mi mu Tanzania babwati 844.
Yes.
Ibabwati system eli tu obwate kare Kenya ya form 6. Umwalimu ru Kenya ogenda USA. Also mia na ando very effective. In fact Kenyan teachers are very effective. Oru Kenya ga ogenda Japan also mia CBC alenge igo ntuntu train iligo somi a system.
Yes.
Once kwa qualified kwa graduate buna omwalimu you are able go somi any curriculum design. All that you can need ndo nyari go somi that curriculum design is some bit of retooling. Sometime moto wale some sessions nage na obono semase go chira semester nechi organichinde mwatu wa some sessions kera mugo change some terminologies and some approaches kuna bono CBC itagete more practical skills bono na 844 ya tagete more rote learning memory mwana uko inyoro gukira mu binde binge ari ko mungai dabo yego by 844 CBC bono ya tebera ki kando no ko inyore binde binge igotote na birobyo bikore bono emphasis ya chap so aso abali muntu what a big deal. That is why abalimu abaito bale junior abange baire ebintu batazo merite still ba manage very well ko akikishango mwana Kenya ngonya orale the best they can as the prevailing what circumstances. So for us with the continuous retooling tonya kumera na tonya capacity building okone ora kerege to run very well. The other bit what
Abana. Because I remember when the last team ya class 8 yarengi wisran sarama temu I have 3 nieces, 2 are twins and one alikuwa grade 6. It was the first time walikuwa nafanya grade 6 exams na class 8 walikuwa nafanya the last ni batch. So when they were doing this walikuwa natishiana ile venye wote wanaenda high school. So huyu mdogo never respected the twins. And you used to get petty fights. So I don't know, abana so far, how they adjusting to the same?
and say the people who might the word just quickest as a kindergarten mwana egento kia bete liritangani liri grade 6 wako na grade 8 the first time no nyani intubu na Kenyans igo tu aroching umwana yokore primary uchire secondary and at that time by that time momanyete kero munta expecting abana bako grade 6 bako na grade 7 as a secondary schools.
Yes.
And nalibone task force ili ajete presidential working neneli ega onchorelia December ili ndibona abana bakagenda to the nearest primary school junior kaba domiciled as a primary. So ngaki ikero muntu naba expecting abona umwana ochire secondary. It is true ne secondary bachiete but secondary yenge egoro junior na egoro junior secondary still the secondary and actually on this level na senjo to transition but into amakanito wana bona antukupet igari ngena ki junior secondary elinde
high school
bona nganto the high school
because that was the time pia
really to the high school really to the high school because to great content to the content ye abantu bali trained konye ikerani n'abantu ba secondary
na infrastructure
na infrastructure obuya abantu ba secondary batomiru junior ona igento tutagetekere simple elinde junior secondary live to its expectations tikamone to ale management y'abantu ba secondary because oma toligere junior iwate birasi bitatu grade 7 8 9 senior ikabate birasi bitatu grade 10 11 12 onye senior kere independent igali ne birasi bitatu junior nabeko ba independent ne birasi birenga bitatu namba ibere junior boni goma ne bwate body yae kando ne ya primary
okay
junior ne bwate body yae nabanyero ka interim nabanyero ka ne bwate body yae junior boni ne bwate capitation yae kando ne ya primary so onye junior ke bwate capitation yae ke bwate school board yae ke bwate abarimu baye tofauti ke bwate uniform tofauti ngiro jegetegarete administration by junior administration yaye eri independent neba kere domicile dali ogende bona job is serikali nyinge ngonyorore ministry of education ministry of kere ministry within the same building lobora ibo ay kando bona nabo twali gocha kwane ki tiga junior bona yego leadership yaye kero ya iru leadership yaye gali you will see a lot of progress asengenjo tutorigo chikutwara small differences echigachiro raboniga chia some complexes bono gae igento tutaitena kiki
so reforms chigachigenda tokolekana sensemo ichisemi of course it is a step at a time.
Yes.
Now this journey as they are working on these reforms along the way step by step are they including teachers because at the end of the day if this teacher doesn't have this knowledge enough they are going to hata wao watajiambia it is a step at a time pia mimi nipatie time ni learn so that I give the best education to this abana abagweta samaoka in the process umwana ogene mwalimu onerako akotema go learn the system. Are they going to get effective education? First, let us start with teachers. Are they ngo babale included on the
greatest challenge Kenya wate as ni involvement.
All right.
Kenya mono ministry abantu gete batanya gutachakirasi kya muntu basomia na bakwenda gali baikaranza ba formulate policies. Chance. Bachi bono chabanga top down iga igomogote bigunga implement. So it's upon you na balimu mobe industrious and innovative enough to implement. Abuno a challenge yere as our education system. Na ndeta libono yoka consistently. Union sio manyete mbali kurangiri unonya ali ibona kere bintu bida kere ukwano. You got to force our way somehow. The ango example. Ntu atwalete presidential working party liribali wonchokana na kuya maoni. Kisiga igoto wakorata Kisii University. So ntu achete gali. Ebikundi awao Parents Association chikanisa nchi achetali Kesha, Kepsha, Kupet, Nat. Then got having lead colleague matu wakorata the engagement. But do you know how many minutes abali mtu atwalete? Kepsha muntu yamu kwanete chia ya Kepsha. Akwana chidaika ibere. Kupet muntu akwana chidaika ibere. Nati muntu akwana chidaika ibere. Kepsha muntu akwana chidaika ibere. Chini chidaika 8. Asige abantu bachete ko collect information for around 8 hours. abalimu iko twakwanete twarweta maoni yetu for 8 minutes noroje the experts because into experts ito 8 minutes bali bategemete experts to bagaide on our field
bali bacha kuligia maoni bakira maoni li kaba kumokia eno
that is the problem na bali bono omaita baibuli ibegene tenga balimu which is true into experts as an area ya education because I know that's all merit. Therefore, mono mbategete to ba maoni ito on how best again to kwenda kwaragi yakorwe. Bono nere ya bete challenge galinga the experts, the people to go make things be working out on the ground. What we tuchideka at most ikomi kurwa maoni. The non-experts wagatumia 7 hours. So at the end of the day, the more una bago present yabange muinali amaoni alina arakuirunga. This is the general feeling of the people. So into una bali mtwani wangi at the end of the day into whatever situation toko enyora in iko toko ni implement bunere one for the love of our country. We do it every time for the love of our Kenyan children, for the love of our job and for professionalism. Singencho into neji professional ngo ikirori kwa nyora ki onye this is the only way mutai call let me adjust ngolege ngagishinga na implement it. So what Kenya needs is more involvement ya abalimu asamangana education twarua maoni because intoroche where hitches are into interact with the hitches kerali tuko in a challenge error.
Wow. We education
na very go no boy mwalimu ndo wensi na ba hotel. But then things are totally bad. As I told you in tubuna balimu we adjust when a situation here to our best. So abana baiga in the way the challenges among the challenges abana bakwate in terms of service delivery abana bali are so committed ba junior. We are waiting for it senior ora. Oh we senior gaiga challenge the kali nene asengencho staff senior tell us challenged when staffing ya junior. So STEM nche definitely bunando mwalimu chemistry na physics STEM mwe ngochi ingende na chemistry na physics
technology engineering and mathematics.
Yes. So balimu bangi onye na abantu ba arts bago so very easily into the humanities and everything. Asa ka challenge kakaraka kego na sports and nini lakini alioma itebono ba wente na ande ntoboro tobwate skills in those things okonyo ro mwalimu naro or a qualified coach nini ochiro nyore chibaji or you can continue again nini party you a pathway you naro what rugby naro what swimming. So we end up teaching ange three strands wa uchiro.
That takes me to the next question. I have 2 questions related to that. Litangani. Abana batakeri so are now the senior school, the first batch I think.
Yes.
Grade 10.
Grade 10.
Grade 10. 11 and 12. Now grade 10. Abana bakorete bakora grade 9 they are around 9,000. But only 4,200 and something.
9,000 are iga kisi ose the whole country.
Is it not the whole country?
Yeah, bana bale grade 9 the whole country are almost 1 million.
I think I have it one of the gazeti ilikuwa within.
He must have been a typo error.
So abana around 4,250 book ababa selected.
But selected gokora kwenda grade
10.
Igorange kurende hiyo. He must be an error as typing. As ngencha bana bale grade 9. Mbako ba less 800,000. Barambe kwa million. No matter yeah, and only barambe kwa million. Because every class in Kenya, every class,
yes,
every year, bana mbaliko ba less than 800,000. Across the country.
I'll try and find your gazette. I don't know why lini.
Ine type of error.
Ama ni mimi nilisoma vibaya. Now, so bana baiga
whatever 50% and 50% in Barrett is selected.
Yeah. Where are these other 50% going to go?
You gotta go again. Kero mwana according to the Basic Education Act woniga. Kero mwana abwenda again successfully mpaka grade 12. Saying you're repeating tayo. kosairi mwana ko skuru nkoyo so placement maybe tindaro agente kibu yanke master ya
ndoi it was the standard ya tarehe ngapi tarehe 18 grade 10 crisis as half of schools miss learners out of 9,000 secondary schools to choose from.
It is the schools.
4,250 were selected.
Thank you.
A situation
Ekide angora very fast. Ekide angora very fast. A crisis ekyo we expect it as long as government insists in a placement nere kokora igorali because moibuli tayo taite koira mwana wa school etawa laboratory mwibuli tayo taite koira mwana wa school etali aroje etali perform currently no roje so eigo ikebe iko oligereri eliga bana bali go grade 6 to grade 7 there was no crisis school te yamisete mwana
okay
chi primary chiri boniga ichiwata bana pange sana ba JS paka bali balinge private schools abange primary mbachete chi JS school che serikali asiki the Kenyan parent trusts secondary education ya government than not trusted primary education ya government nakego era bible abange bakorusia bana babo junior yani primary ya private bamuira junior ya serikali
all right
bono gekoru junior gochi senior school bado e gap ne rororo injero maite senior school ya mbere ko ba portrayed ya mbere ko ba portrayed buna bona as a specialization e kali very high ekerere igo kiru muiburi atete ko mwana oye as equipments chire guaranteed teacher nini number of teachers here buja availability evitabu error yani bari guaranteed chi school ba yene te chire stable chiskuru njiro raba ibuli bege no genda gali nkase second ne roro konyole bwata abana bakyobe
yes
ne roro konyole ichire eri ichire ngia ibuli bakwerera abana baboro mono mono abali mo konyora barabange eskuru ye bwate laboratory ya kolegasi eskuru yine performance yaye mbiye go chiyaba so a lot needs to be done kwa kishankere school ya nyora abana next year. One of the things when they go with government they move with the speed kuhakikisha school rejiga chitakuwa ati laboratories because STEM might take calculate school all schools will offer STEM but abaiboli mbali bari kino might abaiboli mbali gereti mwiboli tayo tete kuera mwana waye asaje wakora STEM laboratory tayo mwana oyo igurura sago choleru.
So wait, all the schools are going to offer STEM?
Yes, STEM is across. Nereka will take 60% of the students. Yani onya wana abali 900,000. STEM therefore will take 500,000 students. So as in the biggest consumer ya wana boni in every school. Bono kile school yanje liko ira at least 2 in his pathways. So chinyinge chire likely goja kuira STEM ne igende ya humanities and social sciences.
Humanities and social sciences.
Yes. Inkego chire the other one, area sports and the theater and the nini. Essential facilities. So the reason you wrote that one, you will find that the sub county get an error, no? Born outside Kisi. Kisi into that beat and dot and that got heavy. Into what sub county chire was. The what areas chire was. Okay, and they look at the arid and semi-arid areas where one of us man say umote. So konyora mwana tayi mwibo dayo data gochora school no ne in that area. So government we can come up ya gishenga ya bigere lab in schools ya bigere workshop in schools ya encourage abana mukobera in schools asing into their schools omwalimu wose nyukobera because those ngai abana ba uchikomenya asing injerigo emente hardship allowance omwalimu amanyenga ni ntumie gari ane na tara 40 kilometers daily which school nkonyarande kuwe sustain elinda because I know mwibori buno mwalimu we komenya so kunyara kwero mwana we school nera kunyara ku access social amenities toganda komenya mali in the name of the job no taito mwana or raise your family in a decent neighborhood.
Now why do I feel like the gap yabana baiga is so wide? What gap am I talking about? Wale tu wasometa masabume ebiti bya matanga ne polling station na bali basometa chitaoni. The only difference we had the pronunciation of some words za Kizungu.
Yes.
Mtuneki usitu alinge gwati ko rwati baka maragoba na kogenda ka twali mapera ali au wengine they were always in class. But all that we did was maths, English, composition, Kiswahili, Insha, Science, Social Studies, full stop.
Yes.
But right now, umwana ukarikanya mwari say to I don't think kama ameona swimming pool apart from Dufin Pararo ya Ngucha.
Yes.
Mtu sidhani kama ameona nini karate unless yuko beka ng'ombe.
Yes.
Montakega tuone mashinani imeisha.
Yes.
This gap, don't you feel it is going to be wider? Because I have my niece wenye sahi wanaenda wanacheza chessboard. They are playing, I don't know, badminton. Those are things I did in high school. No, that's the kopinyora. You get. So, what's the one thing? Mwana tayo risa bwali maite to football, handball, na volleyball is the only game that exists.
Yes.
This gap, don't you think it is wider?
Omaite technically, CBC mwana bwana tatumie locally available resources. Nailing about local Kenya sagoro ku local ambire ko reduce sana. So kwa nyoranga gusi area rural setting nebwate schools chirendod abana bagu access ibintu biri abana gete bare chiskuru chankari batali go access inero wone ko gara twara the divide lakini onye ndi CBC aba implemented when itakire omwana okisi nigabwenda some to understand the environment yaye very well na kunyitumia to its maximum based on what ebintu tole gifted na bibuna kisi mwana no distant nerabe ala ne ebintu environment eli yaye tabo at business kumanya how tea is grown ngia gora tea growing iga no distant oya guli swali ya tea growing tea tole shwanga tea kwa magari factory to ndio erabe kugali tigala a must is environment elinda anyitumie to the best possible a problem wearing aki CBC bono gwetera bunku ambere ko meet the same challenge 844 ya miteti where to assuming akero mwana is accessing equal opportunities, equal facilities, similar facilities. Iya bwene tebe differentiated. That onye no mwana okine ile Kisumu. The main source of nenigali is the lake. A must matters to do with business here lake. Because from there, no eventually akobe specialist, not really ngachikobo muvuvi, but there's a big industry around the farming, the fish farming and the lake and everything. Nagego about it in the maritime. Maritime abana ba coast, abana ba Kisumu basome. Farming omwana okisi, omwana central, omwana wasigete asome. Kero muntu awenete abe empowered based on the environment eliale.
Alright, so ndamangana ya bali mubono no botenene bwino bwa Kupet. Gazeti ya lero asinare ko tebenga 25,000 promoted teachers lament over elusive new higher salaries. I don't know what they're trying to mean.
Omaite eye kuneta bali mutole job group C4. Job group ega to ataiteru siwo.
Alright.
Auligerelia said this is a new increment. Umwalimu C4 beta promoted this year.
Yes.
Omushahara ali konyora last month before be promoted. Ogoja ko monene ko buega wegera be promoted. Ine problem error. Yani manya buna bona te antu mi example. Kero tu monta last year kera banu ba beta promoted ko C3 to C4 a certain number. Omwalimu ole C4 ile higher job group than C3.
Yes.
Iga oyo C3 iga ali konyora basic pay. Yeah, 58,000 something, 59,000 something. Although see for the first year promotion, aganyora low amount reach was a to chair July by around 2,000. So it is an error, and we are sharing with our national office so that they engage. Elindo mwalimu lilia very promoted. Ta okora konyora a salary is slightly lower than your monto or at the bar, the highest level, yeah, the lower job group. Teta geria 1 point. Montore in the job group C2 anyora higher salary than you the C3.
Yes.
In a ribone promotion, it makes
sense.
Yes.
Now, apart from agukorigereria anemona eno moteneneri kusomo nyakirogo okupet soro sagerwa gusi. Yes sir. Apart from salaries, what other issues more kugendra to kusugumanga ichiganta te chibe especially on national level?
Ebinge. Egetanga in salaries. Ekitotaisa negete. Again, the matter is drop in the ocean. Only that it all then a soldier lives to fight another day. Again, to get a very serious allowances. Allowances. Umati salary yako ni basic salary. Allowances una house allowance nchianya ko ba adjusted for years inflation yero omaite inyumba ga kisi town nirenga inyumba a 2 bedroom irenga kwa kana 2020 no maji wazirenga mwalimu wako ya rent kisi mono generally on average mwalimu okorere gasi 15 years unanje 16,500 so natural general practically speaking takunyana ko rent taoneka because those allowance ya yoka na anda think of very taxed they say ni work na rent in a good house ya 20,000 2 bedroom because kero wako rega sema 15 definitely no wata bana na anda bande bale secondary you want privacy utagere actually 3 bedroom work na 25,000 work na 16,500 ne bano uri okore municipality ga school na kiregi igago kan 22,000 still inchira isana work na rent in a decent place igakisita kisita lakini ndege tangane to about issue agi akabere commuter the last time commuter allowance here were reviewed was the year 2013 commuter allowance transport transport the year 2013 mafuta igarenge 90 bob era mafuta rojo serikali yeye mafuta 200 fare ya change kirasi asetu ali kuchera 20 bob lero kuchera 50 bob nzajinde paka 70 bob unabona kisi soneka ya 20 bob for long but one ya kisi soneka nichwa serenga 50 bob abo 50 ndilio line gali daraja ichirichi abo wangu lakini line gali stage 70 korore meaning onye goro mwalimu wasomi gatembega o menyete soneka o sowa ipigi kuruga tembo ogende paka stage ma egwende daraja otumie 50 bob alafu nando wakanefa ya 50 bob watumie remi asa tu wali utumia 20 bob na commuter allowance njanya kwa adjusted in spite of that inflation lakini ngendo to about the issue there is another thing is that amata bali mtu akorega asi nyingi kubwa osomi actually is just one aspect of wali abali muntu wata wana mentorship to okora every day guidance and counseling to okora every day coaching okogenda geti for 2 hours that is after work you might take as okora because of normal working time we went kwa asobu walimu is 7:30 to 4 na we get it as basic education act in fact basic education act ile get 7:30 to 3:30 na time ya school chake lakini kwagenda forward train abana geti 4 to 5:30 to 6 2 hours extra kwagenda wakonya abana ku serve boarding kwakisha kwalende discipline umwalimu boarding yamenyete school ogenda kurara ogenda muogorara saa 6 na andange saa 10 no ole school overtime bonega no one is paying you so ndo ataita overtime allowance next trainers allowance for the extra duties that we do ntonyore tikendega kando niyo another big issue to what una balimu ere promotions omwalimu agoso wegasi obere job group weyemo emyaka 15 omaitege nkyo kere demotivating kubwekyo because public service 3 years omuntu osukire 3 years omuntu osukire teaching service 15 years turasuka na and all subjected to interview where we went to go print documents oche go present every time kama nyonyara kwa jere interview sana watumira nge 10,000 kubwate promotion gete ya mogo cha komendo chiri bwibere na nditiracha so it is a big issue as a career progression but serikali ya rote commitment inga nature reviewed by 30th of June ekreto akore job evaluation igonto to ikaransa una bali mtu bange for job evaluation ekento kende is health cover a health cover yaito teraisa neki amangane ito kuna bali okonyora most of the time a procedure you access services nere compromise in that we konya waka chisimi approval chiko iregeka wakora and approval ye bill it's another thing we want to take a seamless health cover yani ogonda nyagitari taraza monya wakera bantu chisimi ngaki nkonye gega na very frustrated so those are some of the things that we got a serious issue with and we are continuously going to keep engaging
aya kware ya balimu but now mbara bega babwate chi contract na ndo bari intern bara kumesara ya butekuniri nabo bari tugabo muko bari no mate ekinanki alinge last year on
okolika internship koti ka rule very well in aki Teacher Service Commission tego at mandate yokolika balimu as internship but because abandimo baito bairwe gasi 20,000
yes
and bono toje to into a part 1 abalimu bali baka confirmed ababa confirmed this year mbaro baba confirmed ang 46,000 baba confirmed this year after a lot of push and agitation korase union na bono na ndeto taitwe wange na another push and agitation yogwagisha bega 20,000 na baro babere confirmed azengenjo internship to when we say that internship contract to when the within the 6 months as a Teacher Service Commission
lakini hapa 2 years na ndio bari new 2 years
te when do we mbayo ya korirwe mbayo ya chire 2 years no anaba igabona babe confirmed 1 year no anaba igabande to chake a push ya confirmation yabo
na TSC are they responsive to the ebirogeno dama corporate
the TSC government. Of course, government will not want to go together. Na into we will not stop or push. That is why okora ligo think about mtu achire megomo tupate maandamano to cause disruption in town na senye tu aligo force serikali ategerere. Eventually nja ategerere. Na boni ga tupate bina ki kindly confirm abalimu abaiga as soon as possible because whatever it confirmed as soon as possible 6 months chaire korba to contract chiri. I think chiko era mutinyo yugo nani. Once chair ronye mbali ko ba confirm na ndebu na unions na ndeto ko chake push including amandamano asenge njundo na unions ze policy tere yamo kero muntu yo mako nyanyasu iya transport akorake itwanyanyasu.
Last time Mekiremwa Sweta Somogiro, you people were so disappointed after a certain batch led by Okelo Misori went behind your back. Marova baiga tokirita abana baseli kuri kabano kwataye gubera na abana baino. Kumanya konya oranga the strike is over. And mambia ela zimucha ikolika ya abana baida na fair, so it was a disappointment na survival. How are we going to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen, especially from Kupet?
Officially the strike ekerenga ne strike omugiro igukorangeri una secretary general anande a body ekomo mandate orangeri strike ekor ku national governing council eye wataba executive secretary kurukere branch na bakoenda batenga bono toisanikire nebinte igabono call of a strike egento kyagerete around area abantu toka kumisana nelinga national governing council konye umeranire the previous day yate bringe strike yagendere mpaka ibintu tutete byanze byakoreke byekiranire mambiyaye takamanya konyora yabere call of bondiga elio might is an institutional thing ntwa ikarasa tokatenga kinto tight such surprises once to achire buna soldiers push for our interests tiga all procedures chibwatiku the body ego call of a strike eyeko ku national governing council ekina boto abatebego in the structures chisiku and the confidence ya nebuno mwalimu in the system yeto ye union ebonga ki tokorangerio striking anegende togosukuma wega togi achieve tomanya ogareki tomanya koru amugiro onye ndora kenyora ndori goruke ndori koru mugiro kintu agakora at an institutional level nande twegene tenga disappointment bune teliko chigocha do my deliri ndo anywa into twatagete ndio my into twatagete the second phase ya basic salary to recommend to ebeku tebegiri mosharo July lakini jabege to yo August na areas ito atagete house allowance abantu mbaro yali ko bari adjusted njabe adjusted ito ateta bali mu baju ne bali balenge internship babe confirmed mbabe ta confirmed in January so most of those things in bia aya ito atete chibesa chia insurance chi konya chia buto yiruba 11 billion chibe reinstated njabete reinstated so most of the things to achire the strike area mbia ikera netigu a mistake ya bete the manner in which the strike
on Sunday internaringe ni usiga hawa bali mu barede baligo keleni mu times in fact it is just at the beginning mambi yake mambi Jumatatu nondega na your advice Mr. Maticha kama what if there is betrayal and no that can't happen mara baba saa 11 na the strike saa 10
ndiko nyandura enda na nyumba naliko nyatua akira maandamano taoni ya kwe ono ingikaranza tazeke tengo nywa mache bono twegwana ninga nande tumira na ramisi ono tinda ruzino uniform kwa tinda ruzino uniform ingo tayo kwa gerosi ni kwa nyumba unafanya nini kwa streets
so but at the end of the day, in education, we are looking forward to...
It's about that.
Yeah, good education,
yes,
and teacher welfare. What are some of the things you're trying to push to ensure that these things we are very konyara wikirana?
Into my every platform to konyora buna kupet. Ngore story kindegion story chenga ngeli ko gendo bia. Goge kwana to nande to we kwana in good faith. Ase nju twenzi buna ba Kenya igo to target amasoma itaba maya to nyori quality education omwana ito Kenya aba acceptable anywhere in the world. So into kerto gore is kindegion to gore is in good faith for the good yo mwana na the good yo mwalimu ulio wakishanga mwana onyore quality education. So we always raise in every platform to konyora. Yeah.
Right. Now I think in Chibri we are very konyara kuminoka kegima na batura nyara go kolera gaiga kulendi kujumbe ya ugucha say the national government.
Yes.
And on future teacher negotiation, teacher welfare negotiation ndio raga niko batebe.
Again, don't that the serikali is that around the yega moroche mbaroche the teacher of Kenya and the unions njia compromise it so much guancherana ACBA etaling very much acceptable as abalimu saying enjoy ato at a very small percentage each pesa that is what we expected when abalimu but it can be very reasonable and understanding it the prevailing circumstances ikateba sawa let us take it ituata getengera mwato ile gechule tato ende gechule next time manyanga ntuna Kenyans na nduna abalimu we wish our country well. And there you go. Toko make demands. Study toko make demands because to try to fail. Toko make demands because to get reality on the ground. Involve teachers more as a policy formulation ya Kenya because policy formulation ya mangani education bantu mbayo babwate better understanding than into abalimu. Make sure that before this year ends, many of our schools generally laboratory allocate chibesa laboratories chiagachu. As in just STEM, the backbone ya STEM. Ekarase gutwara laboratories, gutwara workshops. Elinde abana banyole quality education. Into as teachers into the committed gwakishanga abana baitu banyole the best that we can. Nande ntebya abalimu baitu we were disappointed into nyole ekitwa target but a good soldier igo to ubanga for the next what? The next fight. Ntwa tugechure tikatora arake samba katoa kule samba tugenda ndikubwati ngere yaitu.
All right. Now the last thing you guys have elections. Yes. 2026. What is your long-term vision, especially Kupet, Samangana education and teacher welfare?
As a union, you know, when a union need to get anything, a comfortable teacher is a comfortable student and is quality education. So in doing a revision it at all times.
Yeah.
Pushing for the welfare of mwalimu buneko ba successful, welfare of mwana falls in place and the quality education falls in place. One into our big vision, but again to tight amount is government ever ready to engage us not as an opposition party but as a stakeholder who must push interest chair members by at all times.
Okay. All right. One of you want to agree with Charlie?
Charlie. I believe in free and fair elections. Inche una branch chairman okisi kero mwalimu kisi can attest that na serve to the best of my ability. But bado chinguru nimbo ate chance. Na experience bado nalina to regions and understanding. Bange ndrego to what suna bago to what siga. Elinde even the reforms to try to check even at the union level at the national office. Born on into what that ability and understanding yoko nyare komanga. These are the reforms that can be done and then into the alternative. Choko gendagal national office to let the vibrancy to make it ever even more effective than what it is currently.
Chinsani vile chabonu mambi, thank you so much aso kunyaro chasa studio. After disappointments ngapi niko shtaki.
Au si nishtaki.
Because nafungua line ya simu nikiwa nimekushtaki.
Si nishtaki.
All right, thank you so much asokunyara gocha mbira bana gocha somurigererio KCTV le ronto anyoro kidogo esenyo sababu staringe kunyara gotange kakolende. Thank you so much asokunyara goso asomorobiro na kunyara gosanga na into emambia lero. I'm so happy na bere kunyara korongi ya mungana bera tata magori na bwate na yo murigereriko ya aya tebiri wiki eta bado ntwa kwanda tamangana ichisemi maburi buna ya akabaga kunyara gukama kandi we appreciate aso kunyara ucha goko enda kwanya abalimu.
Thank you.
Ba maiga mange sana. Nayo mwancho murigererio KCTV mbiye muna so kunyara kuyancho murobire wenyoni na kunyara kuyibwate kirengaki nyasayo yo twara ritkuligia director Enoch nero twabwaterana nera sense mendige studio asoko ni kibno murigereria onyori chibicha na marigia so gwikira no mbiye muno nyasayo yo twara ritkuligia.